Whoa, hey, how y'all doing out there? It's your man, Nico B. It's the Black Effect. You already know, hit that like, subscribe button. If you so see fit, you can donate to the Cash.app, the Black Business Fund. We're trying to start a few non-for-profits, a few things to help the black community and also just grow, start a fund for black businesses that we can, invest in ourselves, pool ourselves to support black businesses. We owe it to ourselves. But, that's another topic. I want to get into this, though. This is all important because I recently, man, went to go see one of my partners, man. You know, and, this dude, I'm not going to put nobody on blast. I'm not going to say their name. They sell weed. And so I go over there, you know, and it's, you know, three dudes over there. And first of all, my partner is supposed to meet me somewhere. I'm like, I'm not finna, but he talking about that he stays in some apartments that's a lot further than for me. Long story short, it's like if you among three dudes, like somebody should have a car. If it's three of y'all, out of all three of you niggas, don't none of y'all niggas have no car? Like, I'm not finna be, driving everywhere at the end of the day. Like, out of all, my point is in this video is that we have to want better and to do better in the black community. It's not about having a car. I'm not saying that, you know, that's it, but it's just a microcosm of all of these all of the issues we have in the black community. I mean, you should want more. Like, it don't cost much to get a car. Among three of you niggas, and when I come, like I said, when I came over there, you see one nigga looking all crazy. I was just looking at these dudes like, man, you know, bruh, y'all niggas need to get it together, man. Like, it's a million. You don't have to just be doing illegal hustles, going in and out of jail, taking L's, never saving any money, never really coming up, just always constantly spinning your wheels like in a perpetual cycle. You know, that's the detriment. Like, that's part of this negative culture. Like, these are the traps that were set in place that entered your mind that you saw as just being normal. We adopted a lot of things as being normal that put this system of white supremacy in autopilot. You know what I'm saying? So what's left of it, the remnants that's left, the secret Hitler niggas and, the secret weirdos and the secret niggas from Hellboy, they all, they out there. You still got KKK then. You still got members of, in power who do have an agenda. And I'm gonna be real, like, you do have a group that's higher up, that's like more sinister than we all know, who do have an agenda to keep the black man as the chosen man of God on the earth. He wants to flip it and make it seem like he's on the bottom when, he's actually on the top. The black man is the moral standard, of the earth. Like, have you noticed that? Like, the black man implements, a lot of other races when he gets his foot on the throttle, he doesn't oppress them. You understand? Now, of course, like, you can go off in African countries, and I don't want to get off on the subject, but you can go in African countries and be like, look at how they do each other. Yeah, we'll do each other dirty. You know what I'm saying? But that's another discussion. But let me stay on topic. But that's just another, like, just part of it. Like I said, man, when you sit around, a lot of black men sit around and wallow, and some of them sit around and instead they act negatively. They act out their negativity on others, that they feel within themselves. And a lot of times because they feeling like they not where they need to be. And I get that, what I'm saying, brother. I get that. You need the Most High God. You need the right battery pack of the Spirit in your life. I don't care about all that other stuff. Ain't no debating and all that. Listen, brother, that's the only thing that's going to allow you to jump 0 to 60. You need the true God. You know what I'm saying? The true spirit, the power of the spirit. You know, to align you to counsel with you. Like that's what it does to counsel with you. You could be alone. It'll teach you or counsel you, point you in the direction you need to look. You know, and allow you to take self accountability. You know, ain't no way you can lie to your, to God, man. You can't lie to your creator. You understand? And your standards aren't higher than his. You understand? You could lie to people, try to fool yourself and all that. You cannot lie to the creator once he hold the mirror to yourself. But, definitely, black man, need to get you some knowledge. We need to get more knowledge. The Lord said, the Bible said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and that's damn sure. You know what I'm saying? Because the black man try to act like a lot of times. I mean, and a lot of people in these days in 2020, all races try to act. You see people. On these cell phones, they have information right at their fingertips and things like that, but a lot of that can be detrimental. Like, they have all this too much information, like, and they just going with anything. Like, they always on their phone, and they don't really have they not headstrong enough to really intake all of this information. They really not intelligent. But so it's not just black people who fall for that okie doke. But still, man, we need to start getting some reading more, getting more skills. Dog, get some skills instead. Like, your only skill ain't gotta be hustling, selling some pills, or hustling some dope, or selling some weed. That don't have to be your only skill as a black man. It's a bunch of brothers who can tell you, learn a trade, bro. Go learn how to drive a truck, or if you got a felony, man, do some, get a skill, man. Promote it on the online. You can really make it bubble. Like, and I ain't tripping. Like I said, if you gotta do whatever you gotta do for a time, that's between you and God. But at the end of the day, man, look and be smart. Look at the traps. Look at what's set. It's all traps set for the black man, and you falling right into them. And like I said, man, you need to start getting some thinking about the future and generational wealth, man. Kobe Bryant, man, Lord rest the man's soul, man. He just passed. He was 42 years old. He wasn't old. Some of you dudes 26 talking about y'all niggas want to be a rapper. Y'all niggas 20, you finna be 30. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas is 30 years old trying to rap. Like, bro, get out of here. Y'all niggas, and like I'm saying, man, between three niggas, y'all should have some means of some damn transportation. That's unexcusable. Like, what kind of niggas, what kind of dudes you men are you kicking it with? Is what I would say to my partner. Like, what kind of men are you kicking it with, brother? Where I can come through here, man, in between the three of y'all. Ain't none of y'all got no means of no transportation of some men who's 25 and over. Talking about y'all selling weed and selling. Y'all need to get off that. Y'all need to do something else. Y'all need to do something else, man. That ain't gonna get it. Like, I tell you, man, but it's just a microcosm of, like I said, black men need to want more, and it's not like I said, being selfish, because you have black men who are millionaires, billionaires, who make hundred G's, who do well for themselves. But I'm just saying, as a whole, like, we need to learn how to work together. Like, as a whole, like, it's definitely a group of black men who just needs to want more, and they need to get it. They hadn't got it yet. And a lot of black men on YouTube will call them Pookies and a Ray Ray, whatever. It's not all not all dudes who are from the streets just don't want more. I don't think anyone's born not wanting more. But they eventually, through the things the choices they make, and type of, they set themselves back and they talk themselves out of thinking they can achieve more. And then you have a group of people who just, because of who they are and their actions and how they operate, they just can't get more. They get closed out from opportunity, and they get bitter. But you know, those people are, you know, a lot of those people are serving Satan, and then you get the people, you know, like I said, it's just really, man, in 2020 you could do whatever you need to do. And like I said, then some, a lot of us have get children and stuff like that, and they just, a lot of us give up, you know what I'm saying, because they just, like I said, think they can't get attain more. But you need to get the Most High God in your life, allow you to jump from A to F to G, you know what I'm saying, without to all the way to X, because without that you will be going to A, B, C, D, yeah, and then by then you'll be dead. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time to do all that. Like really and honestly, like we've done a lot with the crumbs that we've been given. Like really, we would this group of people just unleashed black folks into the society and was like, look, man, get it how you live. I'm not even finna give you the blueprint. Just do this shit. And that's just messed up. But like I said, you know, as a black man, you should, when you can, in 2020, when you can attain a lot, and you can get the skills you need to get, do the things you need to do, man, hey man, go for it. Go for broke. Like I said, Kobe Bryant passed. I'm gonna do a video, you know, just commentary on not his passing, but you know what we can learn as black men. Like, you know, the Lord does everything for a reason. God, He chooses who lives, who dies. He does that. Yes, God does that. Did y'all forget? You know, and that's not saying that we don't know God's mind. I'm not saying that's good, bad. I've lost loved ones. You know, I'm not finna argue with God and be like, God, why did you do it? It happens. Death is a part of life. But the thing is, what can we learn? You know, and that's what I'm gonna do the video on. But like I say, man, I'm gonna end this. Black man, get it together, man. We need to start doing better. We start learning how to work together, building businesses together, not being afraid to invest in each other. Invest in something else. You'll go invest in a damn a pound of weed to go break down and sell. Why don't you invest in another man's business, you know what I'm saying, or a business with another black man, you know what I'm saying? You may not have the idea, he may have the idea, you can invest in it, you know, and y'all split the profits. Y'all can do it like that. Why don't you and the black man invest and y'all go get a barbecue truck or something like that, and y'all record it and support each other like that, man, and make money the real way without having to worry about looking at the laws. Because a lot of niggas out who be always talking about they selling drugs are always paranoid as fuck. Black man, you should be tired of running from the cops. You should be tired of being paranoid, and that's a lot of the problems with the black man. On these videos, when you be seeing the cops trying to murder and do things to a black man and harm him, a lot of times because he's running. He's doing things because he knows he has illegals. Even with the man Offset. I saw Offset get pulled over by the police, and he all acting out, belligerent with the police, you know, getting an attitude, making their job harder, you know, when they wasn't treating him wrong. But it's like you have illegals in the car. You doing illegal stuff. If you ain't got, like a nigga like me, if I'm not doing nothing, you know, and a cop pull me over, you can waste your time. And I'm not, you know, and they only doing their job, so I'm not finna, you know, give them a hard time. I mean, they only doing their job. This is a God-appointed job. They working for us as the citizens. I'm paying taxes. You know, without us, they wouldn't even get paid. Like, this is a job, you know, and also should be a calling, once again, to be a cop. But if you don't have nothing illegal, black man, you don't have nothing to worry about. Let them waste their time. But just let them go through the process. And the process will go real quickly. If you just comply here, give them everything, boom, boom. You ain't got nothing illegal, and you just looking at them. Like blinking, making noises, like, and you just looking, like, we finished or we done. You know, if you break, you know, but if they're doing their job, most times, if they pull you over, it's for good reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to learn that. But, you know, a lot of times niggas be riding dirty and you in the ghetto and they looking for your car. Like, if you drive in a ghetto car, and which they really don't, like, I'm thankful that we got away from that now. You know, but a lot of times that's how they profile you. But damn, at least get a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something. Like, 3 niggas. You know what I'm saying? Want more for your life, man. Like, stop throwing it away for stupid stuff. You know, want more, black man. All right, I'm out of here. Black Effect.